August 17th, 2013. Breadcrumbs. This morning I was caught off guard by a patch of sand and fell hard with my bike. I had to walk off the pain and take a few deep breaths. Except for a scraped elbow and jarred nerves, I'm fine. Traveling this land is emotionally precarious as much as physically difficult. I manage all right when I feel in control of my destiny, but the illusion is broken when I'm bracing for impact. I arrived in the small village of Konkangor, which was nothing more than a dozen permanent structures and a few lots with yurts. My supplies were diminished to a handful of breadcrumbs and one last drink of water. I went looking for a shop and a well, but there was nothing. The only people I saw were a mother and her young daughter. The little girl called out to me, and they smiled as I approached. The mother handed her a small bottle of water, and she ran over excitedly to give the water to me. I smiled and thanked her, then waved to the mother. Leaving the village, I could see another small town at the base of a distant hill. I expected I would be there soon, but I was deceived. The hill in the distance was a mountain, and the town was a city. I was looking 16 miles across the broad valley. Getting to the bottom took me an hour, and climbing back up required 2 more. By the time I arrived, the breadcrumbs and water were long gone. My stomach growled, and my mouth was too dry to swallow. The city was called Zadgan, and was one of the most populous places I've been through in Mongolia. The small downtown area had paved streets, a bank, and a hotel, but not much more than that. The first thing I did was find a small shop where I could buy water. I chugged a liter right there, then put 15 more on my bike. 5 more than I had been carrying, because I keep running out. I also bought bread, cheese, rice, and canned vegetables, enough for 3 more days. The center of the city had a small park built around a dry fountain. Many of the towns have dry fountains in them, and every one of them is in a state of disrepair. I can understand why they are neglected. In the hot desert, a flowing pool of water could only be seen as wasteful. And the winters bring freezing temperatures for 5 months of the year. The people must have imagined an oasis to gather around. Instead, they got a decaying reminder of their unforgiving environment. Near the fountain, I unexpectedly found an open Wi-Fi network and sat in the shade to call Katie. I missed her and smiled when I heard her voice. She was cooking dinner with her roommates after getting back from meeting a friend at the climbing gym. This was a work day for her, and she had been at home in front of her computer all day. With her research paper submitted, she's anxiously awaiting to hear if any journals accept her work. I told Katie about my day too, about how hungry I was eating only breadcrumbs, and my struggles with the sand and the heat. I spoke about the unease I feel around camels and explained my growing fixation on finding water. I told her my clothes were falling apart, but that they still work for now. I told her I missed her. After we hung up, I wondered if our current lives could be any more different. I bike right to the end of the day to cover 49 miles. Mongolia is wearing me down, and I'm looking forward to getting to the paved roads of China, now only 4 days away. I've begun to daydream about all the fruit I'll eat there. When I had nothing to drink this morning, I thought about watermelons. For hours, I could think of nothing else. Once again, I am in a landscape with nowhere to hide. Each night as the moon waxes towards full, I can see and be seen a little more clearly. Tonight, the bright moonlight has me feeling exposed and on edge. My ears are perked, but all I hear is the wind.